The other big Trump book, Melania's memoir, came out today. It's called Melania. It's named after her. Proceeds from sales of the book are going to one of Melania's favorite charities, Body Doubles for Conjugal Visits. Very good book. Melania shares some of her very best anecdotes in the book. There's a passage about that time in 2019 where her husband called her in to watch a classified military. Melania claims she didn't condemn the violence on January 6th because she was busy going over White House renovations that day. Hello, Donald. What are you wearing?
Did you hear about Trump's latest meltdown? It's not about politics this time. It's all because of some jokes. Yep, our favorite orange man child is throwing a tantrum over late night TV. Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert decided to team up and roast Trump and Melania. And boy, did they hit a nerve. Trump's probably rage tweeting from his golden toilet right now. Want to know what got him so worked up? Keep watching. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Jimmy Kimmel's latest roast of Trump and Melania is comedy gold, folks. The late night host kicked things off with a montage that had everyone in stitches. Picture this, Melania Trump looking like she'd rather be anywhere else but next to her hubby. It's like watching a cat trying to escape a bath, but the bath is Trump. Yikes! As the audience chuckled, Kimmel dropped a bombshell about Melania's true feelings towards the Donald.
Operation, even though she didn't have security clearance. Only Donald Trump would call his wife in to watch a top secret mission like it was a TikTok of a baby hippo or something. Today, there's another new tell-all book on the way from legendary journalist Bob Woodward. Trump, as you may recall, hated Woodward's previous 3 Trump books. Woodward is a total sleazebag who has lost it mentally, and he's slow, lethargic, incompetent, and overall a boring person with no personality. There's some extra crispy McNuggets in this one, including a few gems from one of Trump's most loyal underlickers, Senator Lindsey Graham, who said going to Mar-a-Lago is a little bit like going to North Korea.
Spoiler alert, it ain't love, folks. The comedian claimed he got his hands on a leaked text from Melania to her hairdresser. Let's just say, Trump's hair didn't come out smelling like roses. According to Kimmel, Melania described Trump's do as looking like a dead squirrel having a bad hair day. Ouch, that's gotta hurt, Donnie. But wait, there's more. Kimmel then revealed what he thinks is Melania's favorite hobby. Now, you might be thinking tennis or gardening, right? Wrong. According to Jimmy, Melania's favorite pastime is social distancing from Donald. Talk about a sick burn. I guess 6 feet apart isn't nearly enough when it comes to the Trumps. As the laughter built up, Kimmel teased an even bigger reveal about Melania's secret wish.
The book says Trump has spoken to Vladimir Putin 7 times since he left office, which is less than Ivanka, but more than Tiffany. It's right in there. The book has some stories about our current president, too. Joe Biden, in private, refers to Trump as that effing a-hole, which tracks. Of Bibi Netanyahu, Biden said, that son of a bitch, he's a bad guy, he's a bad effing guy. Right now, the book is ranked number 17 on Amazon, and despite the fact that it just came out, even has reviews. Here's one of the reviews. J Love gives it 5 stars, says, wonderful, this was the best book I've ever read.
Where does our former First Lady dream of being trapped? Drum roll, please. In the Obama portrait at the White House. Why? It's the only place Trump won't go. I mean, can you blame her? It's probably the most peaceful spot in the entire building when Trump's around. The audience was in hysterics by this point, but Kimmel wasn't done yet. He painted a picture of a strained relationship filled with comedic undertones. It's like a sitcom, but instead of I Love Lucy, it's I Tolerate Donald. The overall tone of Kimmel's segment highlighted Melania's discomfort and hinted at her feelings towards Trump. It's almost like she's trapped in a golden cage with a very loud, very orange bird. Just when we thought Jimmy Kimmel had cornered the market on Trump roasts, Stephen Colbert swoops in with his own comedy gold. Colbert's got his hands on what he claims is a leaked document straight from the White House. And boy, is it a doozy! With a mischievous glint in his eye, Colbert dramatically unveils a crumpled piece of paper to his audience. Ladies and gentlemen, he announces with a grin, I present to you the actual to-do list of one Donald J. Trump. The crowd goes wild, leaning in to catch every word. Colbert starts reading out items from the list, each one more ridiculous than the last. Number 1. Learn to spell hamburger, he says, barely containing his laughter. The audience is in stitches as Colbert continues. Number 2. Ask Ivanka what NATO means. It's like a peek into the mind of our very stable genius president, and it's even more chaotic than we imagined. But wait, there's more.
Where is Melania? Here to tell us where is Melania, former First Lady Melania Trump, everybody. Hello. Hello, hello, Madam First Lady.
Hello, Stephen. And hello, Chicago, the greatest city in the world. What is this thing she does where she opens her face and it goes ha 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 ha?
It's called laughter. It's called laughter, ma'am.
Just when you think it can't get any funnier, Colbert whips out a giant prop smartphone. This, my friends, is a mock-up of Trump's actual phone, he declares. The late-night host then proceeds to display a series of hilarious autocorrect options for Trump's infamous Kofef tweet. Turns out, even Trump's phone is tired of his nonsense. As the laughter dies down, Colbert smoothly transitions to Trump's imaginary reactions to this comedy roast. He reads out some made-up tweets in his best Trump impression. Colbert's ratings are faker than CNN, and I demand Colbert be investigated for comedy treason.
Okay, this is very different from the RNC, where we heard nothing and saw very little of former First Lady Melania Trump. In fact, her complete absence from the campaign trail has a lot of people wondering.
Oh, Stephen, I am trying to uncover the secrets behind the Kimmel phenomenon. Like her plot to attract voters by making them, what is this word, happy?
Is that the Democratic convention behind you?
What? No. What? No. Yes.
What? Wait.
Yes.
It is? Why are you there?
It's almost too easy to imagine these tweets actually appearing on Trump's feed. The whole segment is a masterclass in political comedy. Colbert manages to roast Trump without even needing to reference actual events. The imaginary to-do list and fake tweets are so spot on, they might as well be real. It's like Colbert has a direct line to Trump's brain, and what he finds there is both hilarious and terrifying. Well, folks, our late-night comedy heroes have just delivered a 1-2 punch that's left the Twitter-in-chief seeing stars. Kimmel and Colbert have proven once again that laughter isn't just the best medicine, it's a political enema for the nation. Who knew comedy could be so cleansing? But let's not forget, this roast isn't just about getting giggles. Studies show that political satire actually shapes how we view our leaders. It's like a humor-coded reality check that makes us think critically about the folks in charge. So while we're laughing at Trump's imaginary to-do list, we're also engaging in some pretty savvy political discourse. So keep those funny bones ready, because this comedy battle royale is far from over. With Trump's Twitter fingers always at the ready, who knows what material our late-night heroes will have to work with next? One thing's for sure, in the world of political satire, there's never a dull moment with the orange turd in chief.